Hola, minasan! Welcome back for another round of Chainsaw Man. So last time we got the aftermath. Aki cried, and training is now underway. The training arc for Denji and Power. They had a little reflection as to whether they should run off, but they surprisingly enough had a bit of a reality check, especially Power. Surprisingly enough. That's why she's best girl so far. And yeah, basically, they're getting trained by unnamed guy because one of my hangups with Chainsaw Man is that Tatsuki Fujimoto is not naming his characters, and that's not good. You got to name your characters if you're gonna make them important to the main characters. It's got to be a name. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. The chapters have been short so far, or it's just that the pacing is very fast. So, yeah, it's not going to take too long. So, let's not take too long. And take too long, and take too long, and take too long. Let's get reading for the next set of chapters in One Piece. Chainsaw Man. I got One Piece on the brain, everybody. I love that manga. Chainsaw Man by Tatsuki Fujimoto, Chapter 31. The Future Rules. Training Man walked up the stairs with his scarred face and his uninterested eyes. He's crossing through along the outdoor hallway, the outdoor hallway, heading towards an apartment door. Dang punks ditched my training. They got no integrity, he said. And as he approached the door, there he stood before the peephole. Behind the door, Power spoke.
The scent of his blood. It's the drunk geezer. He's here.
Denji replied, Anybody who ruins our daily life has gotta die. And there they stood with glasses on, and their shirt and ties.
Commence Operation Super Smart.
Yeah. And the old geezer stood by the door. He leaned in just a little bit, and just as he was reaching for the knob, Power dashed right at the door with a blood spear, aimed right for his face. His uninterested eyes, not even caring the world. He immediately bent back. Whoa. Now that's a spear. A blood weapon? They went straight for my head. Impressive. An ambush, is it? Huh. He said as he clenched the blood spear, and Power stood very quietly, hoping that she had struck him. So the hunter is now the hunted. I like that. They got a lot of guts. Too much guts, but not enough. He snapped the spear off with no problem, unaware of what was above him. Bottles of blood, plastic bottles, all aimed at him, and with a simple point of her finger downward, spears began to jut down at him. He looked up. Impressive, but it lacks power. And he punched each and every single spike. And as he continued doing so, Denji crawled from the top, from the floor above, and landed right right behind the old geezer. He took a pull of the axe, ready to swing, as the uninterested man was completely distracted, only to find himself, only to throw a backwards kick, striking Denji in the face. Denji fell down and landed on the floor hard. And the old geezer looked at him. That was your best try yet. I'm impressed. But you still don't have the integrity to stop me. Oh! Oh! Denji screamed. So cornered prey will use their brains. Use your heads even more, boy. There are two reasons you lost this time. One, Power uses too much blood fighting like that, he said as Power laid on the floor, frothing in the mouth. Her actual body end up anemic, like a supermodel. And as for you, too, boy, you couldn't predict my attack. You lack integrity. Do you understand, son? If you had integrity, you would have stopped me right then and there. But you did good this time. We're done for the day. I'm going drinking. Alcohol is another form of good integrity. I'd take you along, but you're underage. Until then, I'm thirsty. Denji lifted up, shivering and quaking from the pain. He looked over at the door. Bowie, he said we're done for the day.
Lucky us,
she said from behind the door. And something flew right at him from the darkness. It was a knife spinning at high speed, and it jabbed right into Denji's forehead. And as blood poured down, what? The old man looked back. Beasts should never trust a hunter, because we don't have integrity when it comes to dealing with you fools. And Denji collapsed onto the ground with the knife stuck to his head and his mouth frothing. Meanwhile, Aki with Tendo and Kurose were going down an elevator platform. Now, heading downward. Downward? Yeah, they're heading downward. And Tendo spoke. Now, having contracted with the devil, with a stronger devil means the specifics of the contract would be pretty brutal. But we wouldn't do that out of cruelty, you know?
Yeah, but when you return to work, you'll be plunging into the lion's den. You'll need a weapon with which to defend yourself,
Kurose said. Naki just listened on very quietly as he pondered why he's going down an elevator he saw in Evangelion. It reached the bottom, and they started walking through the shoveled walkway full of pipes and tiles, falling apart with mold and grime. That this is where devils captured alive by public safety are locked up, Tendo said.
Let's find you a weapon here,
Kurose said. Aki just remained quiet, as did Kurose. Then he smiled and looked back. On an unrelated note, that beauty from yesterday, she your girlfriend?
Get your mind out the gutter, Tendo. Clearly she's a lesbian.
No, that was my buddy's younger sister, Aki said. She ain't no whore. She's as Christian as they come.
Did she hit you?
Tendo said. No, in fact, she gave me letters. A whole bunch of letters. I had to read like a book.
Letters?
Aki remained quiet as he reflected back in the hospital the other day. These are the letters sent.
These are the letters sent my sister. These are the letters my sister sent me.
The young woman said.
She read them, so I'm passing them on to you.
And Aki opened up an envelope and he pulled out the letter, and there were words scribbled. They were in English. God dang it, woman! I speak Japanese and read Japanese. I don't know one bit of English. The letter read, Is Dad feeling
well? Is feeling better? I'm not hurting for food or anything. You don't have to send me rice anymore. I made Aki get some piercings. He was really not.
And Aki soon realized it was Himeno.
I don't think I can do it after all. How can I get Aki to quit? You'll just brush me off with some non-answer again.
The letter wrote. She wrote in the letter, and Aki lowered his head in sadness as he followed the Kurose and Tendo. Now, we'd like to make a contract with the devil in this cell. And here is the future devil. 2 people in public safety have a contract with this one. One of them gave half their lifespan. The other gave it both eyes, their sense of taste, and their sense of smell. Oh, that's a bit morbid, don't you think, son? But that is true. But if it lacks you, you'll get a deal for cheap. Go on in. And the door opened. It was nothing but sheer darkness in there. Pitch black. Nothing to see, but unable to see the hands before him. And one little spotlight above. a sheen light that barely lit the whole room. Aki waited very quietly, and there was a weird circle, a white circle within a circle within a circle. And emerging into the light was a giant T-posing devil. The T-posing devil appeared before him. There we go. Oh, the future rules. The future rules. Future rules. T-pose with me, son. To be continued. Chainsaw Man, Chapter 31. Chainsaw Man by Tatsuki Fujimoto, Chapter 32, over and over again. The T-posing devil flexed his arm as he screamed out once more. Yeah, the future rules. The future rules. Aki stood there unimpressed, very silent, very stoic, very Sasuke-like. Now you say it too. Now look here, son, Aki said. I'm here to make a contract with you. Tell me what you want from me. I ain't got time for this. Time? Man, your attitude is the worst ever. I like you. But whatever, show me your future. I come up with the details of a contract depending on your future. I could see a woman there. Aki was stunned. He was shocked as the T-posed devil, continued. Hurry up and stick your face in my belly. Yes. How else am I gonna see your future? Aki let out a single sweat, and he proceeded on ahead, planted his hands on the side of its fur, and slowly pressed his face into its orifice. Oh yes, you found my orgasm. And Aki pulled his head out in shock. Oh yes. These are the terms of our contract, the T-posing devil said as he leaned his face into Aki's eyes. Let me live in your right eye. Do that and I'll help you. Oh yes. I want to see what you're experiencing too. Aki was very silent. You look like you're thinking. That's it? Yes, you are. Oh, but there's more to it. I feel like seeing your future with my own eyes. Oh, I said it correctly. Just look at those eyes. Those pretty eyes. Because in the future, you're going to die in the worst way possible. And I love that. Do you want to know how you die? Let me give you a hint. It's not gonna be in bed with a hot woman. No. Oh, no. Don't bother, son, Aki said. I'm not interested in how I'll die. As long as I can kill those I want to kill, I don't care what comes after. Now get in my eye. Feisty. Yes. T-pose devil activate. Meanwhile, the training session with the old man. Power and Denji laid flat on the ground, covered in blood. Their blood all over the place, splattered with slash marks everywhere underneath them. All right, the old man said as he stared at them unimpressed, with again another scar sliced across his cheek. Oh, with dripping blood. Oh, I thought that was a slash. It's dripping blood. Your move just now got a perfect score. You're achieving integrity as we know it. From now on, your training doesn't need to be daily. We'll do it once a week. You earned it. Yeah. Denji said with a swollen face. Alright. Power said, trying to hide her tears. They sat up together. Keep a cool head. even when you have a battle high. Denji says he rubbed his wound. Always keep your weapons and the situation in mind. In light of your training, son, you're ready for real combat tomorrow.
Real combat?
Power says she watched the old man drink and drink and drink some more. We're heading out to capture the ones who killed Himeno and the rest. Samurai Sword, Snake Girl, your mother. Hey, what's that about my mother? I never met her. It'll be the new Division 4's debut. It's the Integrity Division. And you've earned your integrity. If the mission fails, Division 4 is done. What is it with you, integrity? Silence, boy. Because if that happens, you two will be put down via a real battle with me. But don't you disappoint, son, especially you. Well, if that happens, I'll let you go without killing you. Huh? What you talking, son? 'Cause you made me stronger. Now I can kill more devils. Yeah! And if I do that, I got a date with Makima. I get to touch her boobs. Oh, son. I'm gonna have to take you to church and have the Catholic put in you. Later that day, at a tea house, Makima sat across the table from the old man, looking to get her report. She said,
Good work. I know you've been quite busy. I'm counting on you to keep training Denji and Power.
I'm already sick of them. I've already put enough integrity into them. They're good to go.
Uh-huh.
Every time a dog I train dies, I drink more and more. And that doesn't taste very good, 'cause they ain't like straight from the church's cup. I thought with toys I'd feel no guilt, even if they broke. But my mind's gotten weak with age. No amount of prayer to God fixes it. Even toys have me feeling things. Especially down there, Makima. And I don't like feeling it down there. That's God's pleasure.
So, what do you want to talk about?
The ambush on the special division. Public safety are no fools. You knew about it and let it happen, didn't you?
I came into front fight myself, you know.
Whatever inhuman deeds you do, woman. Even if you kill my pet dogs. As long as you're on humanity's side, I look the other way. But if you prove yourself to be the devil's toe jam, and as long as that holds true.
All I want is to save as many people from the devils as possible.
Woman, you have no idea how the devil works.
It's been decided. If this mission succeeds, the existence of Division 4 will be aggressively reported on. Then Division 4 will have more freedom to operate, and we can save even more people from the devils.
God, you heard what she said. What you got on the bead here? And the old man pointed at her. Lie. Thou art guilty.
I see you're a big old fan.
Meanwhile, the next day, at a tall skyscraper in Tokyo, there were two guards standing with machine guns at the ready, protecting the door. More guards stood at the door and peeking out the window as the katana man just sat very quietly, very patiently. One of the goons spoke. We're having the big boss move to the villa. You should go too, sir. As long as Makima is alive, there's nowhere in Japan you can run to.
We're prepared to engage the enemy right here. Now keep quiet.
Oh, that was her speaking? Let's repeat that.
As long as Makima's alive, there's nowhere in Japan you can run to. We're prepared to engage the enemy right here. Now keep quiet.
Urasai! Shut up, God! Sir! If Granddad were here, he'd never stand for running away. Plus that damn Denji in Division 4. Next time I'll rip his heart out.
No need to worry about your leader. Even if he dies, he'll revive. If you're sticking around, Worry about not getting bitten instead.
Bitten? What's she talking about? Wait, I don't remember signing up for this. The guard said. Our secret weapon is below us, and it hungers. Granddad's parting gift. A zombie army made of good-for-nothing thugs like you who couldn't pay back their debts. And lying below the depths were zombies with eyes falling out and pusses growing and flesh melting along the way, all moaning around.
Humans bitten by a zombie will turn into zombies themselves. That's how we'll finish off Division 4, and we'll have more to the team.
To be continued. Chainsaw Man, Chapter 32 by Tatsuki Fujimoto. Alright, this set of chapters got us some setups, and very good setups for the big showdown with Katana Man. With the Katana Man. Again, I still don't know this. I should really look up the old man's name. I just like calling him the old man. The training continued. They made their little sneak attack and pretty much failed. Epic shot of my man here just bending slightly, and he's like, whoa. A good plan by Power and Denji, but yeah, it didn't work out, sadly enough. They all ended up getting their butts whooped. It's sad. It's very sad. But you know what? Let me tell you something. That was a good kick, a good drawing of the kick right here. Just look at that. Like, it doesn't feel off or anything, and the strike is very clean here. I like that. It's a very good kick. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look awkward or off or anything. And Denji ends up falling down. But nevertheless, it's just all set up at this point. A few comedic beats with the knife being flung at Denji and striking him. And then we got another setup with Aki. We really got very well into his mindset. A quick little flashback of Himeno, which was pretty shocking when we find out that she really wanted to quit. You know what I'm saying? It looks like she's implying that she was trying to quit and she wanted to take Aki with him. But you know, Aki's obsession really shines here in this whole scene when he meets the T-posing devil. I know it's the future devil, people. It's the T-posing devil to me. Anytime somebody T-poses, they're gonna get called out. But what a nice design of the T-posing devil here. A very good design. The future rules. The future rules. I noticed a lot of comment section in various reaction videos scream that out. But what a cool introduction for the devil. And we get to see more of him in the next chapter, which once again the chapters move pretty fast here, but it's pretty by comparison with the anime. They did a good job actually when he shoved his head in and the T-pose devil's like dancing. It's like. They did a good job depicting the T-pose devil in the anime. I liked it. Very enjoyable, and you know, and Aki makes the new pact and everything, which is all cool. Which is all cool because really, it looks like he's gonna go full Sasuke. When you look at it, like he's getting that Sharingan eye thing going. You know what I'm saying? He gets his own Sharingan eye. He's like telling the devil, "Get in here, get in here." But ultimately, yeah, he gets it. Apparently, I think so. We'll have to soon find out. But yeah, looking at Aki and Denji just laid out, man. Look at this. Tell me they don't look like a couple. Tell me they don't look like a couple there. Man. A match made in heaven, right? So yeah, that training continued on. They finally figured it out. Although I appreciate that they didn't that they didn't spend too long on it. They really moved it along. Tatsuki really moved, Fujimoto really moved it along nicely and got us to the old man questioning what's been going on with Makima, and we're getting some illusions that something's going down. But all she just keeps saying is, "I'm gonna kill the devils." It's all part of the plan. I'm gonna kill the devils. So what that is, we'll never know. But yeah, this was these two chapters were all setup chapters because now we're gonna have the showdown soon enough. Especially with Snake Girl making it very clear. Yeah, if you screw up, you're gonna face the devils. You're gonna be facing zombies, lots of zombies. So overall, it was a good setup. It got to the point, didn't waste any time, got us right to the right into the nitty gritty. Got us right into the nitty gritty, and it's gonna be a fun read for the next set of chapters. So yeah, there we go. All right, so that was Chainsaw Man. Thank you all for joining me. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, follow. You know you want to, and be sure to head on over to Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com and get yourself a copy of The Impossible Man, a strange fantasy novel written by me. You'll find the links down below in the description. And if you're interested, in participation, you can head on over to Patreon.com. If you're interested in joining on the fun. And then there's Twitch and Kick if you want to join me for the for my live multi streams on Twitch and Kick. And you'll find merch down below in the descriptions and all the other nice little things this channel has to offer. So don't hesitate to have fun with all the cool stuff this channel has to offer. So with that said, I thank y'all. I thank y'all very much. And until the next set of chapters, I wish you all a good night, buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.